Hello. Excuse me. Gotta scratch that VGC itch. So this is only going to be a short stream, but gotta get some VGC in for the day. Let's jump across to this screen. So using pretty much the same team as yesterday. It's got slightly different change. I've added Titan to it. I think that's about all. What else? I had put I tried putting ring target on Sableye for trick onto mainly Annihilate and Garchomp, but Garchomp still resists electric, so it isn't really that effective, and Annihilate tends to get ejected out with the eject back more easily. So have gone back to the eject back. Anyway, let's get a few games in. Yep, so added Titan. I was just in the shower yesterday thinking, and for some reason Titan popped up. So because it's replacing the Meowscarada slot, which was for the priority Sucker Punch and just going fast. So Titan has Ice Shard. Pop that one open. And okay, so we're up against Hecho 18, Goldego, Garchomp, Mousehold, Annihilate, Hydreigon, and Murkrow. So they've got two ghosts. I kind of want to steer away from always leading Tox as well. What else could be led here? If they go with Annihilate and Mousehold, that's easy to deal with. Garchomp Goldego's interesting. Could also go with Hariyama. Not so good into the Annihilate bleed. I think I just got that. Yeah, so I say I'd like to steer away from always leading Tox and then immediately lead Tox. I miss seeing the character customization. It's all about the shoes now. Goldego and Murkrow, so they can switch into Garchomp. They can go Ghost on Murkrow. They can also Terra Ghost on Murkrow. So if I had led Hariyama, I'd probably be in a slightly better position. I don't think I mind if they commit to Terra. They can also switch in Garchomp. Then Sableye will get switched out. So I'll be able to get Hariyama in safely. I am missing a screen at the moment. Where have you gone? There you are. Oops. My goodness, my screen has gone tiny. That's better. Okay, so who do we want to go into here? If I go into Guard Chomp, Titan's good. Hariyama's also quite good. Okay, they go into Hydreigon. I think we just want to put damage on everything at the moment. I've also, there've been a lot of Scarfed Hydreigons running around. I think we go Wide Guard here and Overdrive. I wonder if this is the Focus Energy set. Quite a lot of damage. Specs, maybe? Life Orb, okay. So we will be able to pick up the Godego. So we go 23 down to... Oh no, it's the first turn. Okay, so they've got... I would imagine it is Garchomp. Although you think you would have brought that out. So maybe it is Mousehold. If it's offensive. Bullet Punch or Close Combat? Bullet Punch is guaranteed damage, so Titan comes in, assuming Tox is still there. The last one is Garchomp. Okay. I don't think that's in... Oh, with Life Orb? Actually, it might be. What are they clicking? Dark Boss. Okay. When we survive, actually. That's actually pretty crazy. Life Orb, Dark Pulse. We survive it. Toxtricity isn't the bulkiest of Pokemon, so it is Garchomp. I don't think we've seen a Terra rather from either. So Bullet Punch, that one. Although we're going to pick it up anyway, unless they're Scarfed. Scarfed Garchomp. If they're Scarfed... Are they Scarfed Garchomp? I think I'll just play towards that. So worst case here is they're Scarfed Garchomp and they go for Dragon Claw into Tox probably. And then Tox goes down, Hydreigon picks up Hariyama and it's a 2v1. So we'll see if they are Scarfed. If they were Scarfed. No, they weren't. Okay. We also get damage off as well. And they click into Earthquake. So if I had Wide Guarded there, if I had known they weren't Scarfed, then we don't take any damage. I wonder if it carries Fire Blast. So Terra gives us nothing here. I wonder if Terra Blast actually picks up. Okay, they're going for the flinch. Do they get 2 flinches? say a 30% chance. Phew. I've lost so many games because of flinches. So if they hadn't terrored initially, I think we still win if they don't get a flinch on Rock Slide. So the flinch chance is 27%, 90% of 30. Unless they're wide lanes as well. So it's interesting seeing Fly Terror on Guard Jump. I wonder what that's for ice. But you think something like anything else is better. Water Terror is quite a good defense typing. So this one's got Volcarona and Baxcalibur. So they... What do they want to lead here? I'd imagine Goldago is pretty good. And Mousecrata. I can't burn the backs. I can trick something out as well. I can burn the fish. So we want Dolphin. Hariyama's good as well. If it's a grass Terra, actually, if it's a grass or dragon Terra on Dondozo, then Satitan's good as well. If you can bait it out. Okay, so they've gone Volk instead of Goldago. So I suppose the question is, do they have Dondozo in the back? Or have they left it behind? To this team, I think you want to bring Goldago. I'd be surprised if they do have Dondozo. Do we want to commit to Terra? I'd say yes, we do. So if they do have Goldago, probably switch it in now. No switches. I was watching another stream just earlier, and they ran into someone else that was using normal Terra Toxtricity. I think they had it next to a Gengar, I think. I'm not sure if they had Sableye as well. They might have. Overheat. Gets the crit. Okay. I don't think that KOs without the crit. Quite unfortunate. So assuming they do have Dozo, we go into Dolphin. It is Goldago. So going Hariyama might have been better there. We should be faster unless they're scarfed. Do we want to take damage? Who do we want to take damage here? I think Hariyama is quite crucial. So assuming we're faster, Jet Punch is better. If we hadn't been crit turn 1, then this turn we get another free Boom Burst. So that takes them down to 2. Godago's on full health. Unless they Terra, they'll take a bit of chip. This should knock out Sableye. Doesn't bring us down to Sash. Okay. So I'd assume the final one is excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat this morning. I assume the last one is Bax. So they could switch into that now. So a risky play here is to close combat the Volk, assuming Bax switches it in. If they aren't choice locked and they respect Wide Guard, that could give us a shot. If they don't respect Wide Guard and they don't switch, let's see if it would have paid off. So no switches again. Just a Rage Powder. So we can get burnt here as well. Okay, so I speak that one into existence. And the Rocky Helmet. So Palafina goes down. Okay, so let's assume they didn't get the crit turn 1. Volk protects. Tox goes down. Actually, yeah, Tox goes down. I could also switch. But if Tox goes down, we're in the same position. Volk's just protected. So it is Bax. I wonder if they're choice locked. I suppose it's worth just finding out if they are. How much does this do? So it would have done about just under half. Clay Rush. They might actually be choice locked, which is it's an interesting end game. Assuming we weren't burnt, we would do about 40% damage, it looked like. So that's 40, 80. And then Hariyama's on this. So if we got a crit on either of those close combats, then we could just Wide Guard. Although, how much PP does this have? I don't think I've PP up that. So we might run out of PP before they do. We'll see how much Bullet Punch does. Oh, no, we won't. So definitely RNG going against us in that game. But that's how things go. And the other thing was that they didn't bring the big fish. I don't know why they didn't choose to switch into Godago. On the first term. if I'd clicked into overdrive, I don't think that gets us anywhere. If I led Titan, then it's threatened by Volk. If I led Tita, then it's threatened by Meowscarada. Palafin? Palafin's an interesting lead. I don't think you would ever lead it. So they've got the Giraffe. So they've got a dual speed team, Tailwind plus Trick Room. Do you lead Hariyama? So Titan's interesting here. So Titan and who's good into the Giraffe? Tox is okay. They've only got the one, so they don't have any. They don't have any sound resistances. I mean normal resistances. They've got Hariyama. I think you bring this one. I do want Hariyama as well. It just depends if Hariyama can deal with the Torkoal. But I think that might have been more ideal. See if they lead Kilowattrel, or if they lead Hariyama. I suppose you could lead Hariyama, fake out, and then always get Tailwind. It's actually going to be Garchomp. So that's okay. They don't have any switches. They could be Scarfed as well on the Garchomp. Not trick. Let's just see how things go. So you could protect, switch Hariyama, get Wide Guard. They taking slightly longer to consider their turn than I have. I played a little more later yesterday, and I came across two unusual covert cloak users. One was Amoonguss, and the other was what was it? It was King Gambit, I think. But I would never see it coming on a Amoonguss. It makes sense though. So they don't get Tailwind. If they've got Hariyama, you probably want to bring it in now. We'll get the switch on Sableye. We didn't bring Hariyama, unfortunately. But if they do go into Fake Out, then we can threaten Ice Shard. Okay, so now we can't. So they can go into Trick Room Torkoal. That's interesting. So we're going to Sableye. Next turn, switch out into Tita if they've got Torkoal. The other interesting team that I came across yesterday was Male Indeedee paired with Torkoal, which is It screams being unusual. But when I looked at it, I thought, okay, they're going to protect Trick Room, because you can always get Trick Room, because you can't get faked out. What they actually had was Terrifier Torkoal with specs, and the male Indeedee had Choice Scarf, and they Choice Scarf after you into Eruption specs Terrify. Now I had switched out Sableye, assuming I'd be faster with the Tox. Still didn't help. T-Tar actually survived the whole way through. Titan got crit when it was on half health, which was the highest damage roll possible on the crit. I think we just let Sableye go down. We're always guaranteed weather. And then T-Tar should be able to win if we can connect Rock Slides. And that's a pretty big if. I think I've been flinched by Dark Pulse / Ironhead as many times as I've missed Rock Slide, which is a lot. So Titan's going to go down. Can we connect? That's the question. This should do about a quarter to T-Tar. That's about an eighth. Dazzling Gleam, Hyper Voice. T-Tar eats it. Can we connect Rock Slide? Please. Beautiful. I think we can afford a miss. That's the power of late game weather. Yeah, but I was actually after that the game against Scarfed Indeedee plus Torkoal. The Torkoal had been taken down to just into the yellow, so about 48-49%. And I did the calc trying to figure out how that KOs Titan, because Titan is max special defense. And so it does 66% damage with a crit, Eruption at half health, Choice Specs, Modest, 252 special attack, Torkoal. So I was wondering how on earth did they KO me in the sand? But I hadn't taken into account that they had Terrified, which is the same boost as Sun, even though Sun wasn't there. And so I think I was looking at the 48% health stat, which was getting you up to 98% damage against a Titan. And so the 49% health would just get you over. So they had the highest damage roll and also they crit. That was the only way to knock it out, which is pretty incredible. It's like a crit crit. Oops. I'm gonna turn this one down. Switch the music. Oh, they've got a Palafin. Amogus. Dragonite, Goldego, Meowscarada, King Gambit's actually... I think King Gambit might be one of the most difficult for this team to handle. Something there is probably Scarfed. I think we sack Toxtricity. They could lead Meow and Goldego. So I think we want to be clicking Boom Burst. Probably. We want Hariyama. And Satine's interesting. We'll go Tita. Scarf choice items, just generally speaking, give you such a advantage in best of one. But definitely the Scarf. Richen. Okay, so they've gone Goldego and Palafin. So they can just switch out the Palafin. Probably into King Gambit. Goldego. Do I want to call them Terra stealing? Yeah. I don't think I lose anything by doing it. Okay, so they don't. Although, switches go first. So it is King Gambit. Let's actually protect. Okay. So how much does this do? I imagine about an eighth. That's actually quite a lot. So maybe the ones I've been running into are AV. So Sablai's going to get switched out. Assuming Tox survives, I think you want to go into Hariyama. And what do I have? Titan. So we probably want damage on Goldego. I think. I mean, I can KO the King Gambit. Potentially. We're probably not going to get to move anyway. So they actually Shadow Ball. So if I had Terra Normal, would have survived that. We would go down to the next Sucker Punch though. So we do get Foul Play off. Ouch. We haven't terrored. I wonder if that's in Bullet Punch range. I don't think so. So if we go into that, they can just make it rain. I think we have to go into Hariyama. Does Bullet Punch get the KO? I don't think so. It's not very effective. So we can fake out. I think Wide Guard's the best if we can't knock it out. I'd love to see what the damage roll is. we should be able to knock it out when we've got the guts boost. I'm pretty sure. It's actually going to be protect. Okay, interesting. Who are they targeting? Double protect. That's fine by me. So now I can get Gold Ego. And they can only target one Pokemon here. We've got Palafin in the back as well. This should knock it out, I'm pretty sure. Have we seen their fourth? No, they've got Palafin. Probably the cat, I'd assume. What's coming in here? Amoonguss, okay. Wow. They can't sleep, although they can Rage Powder. Interesting. So Rage Powder, Rage Powder, Rage Powder. Palafin comes out. Who do they want to target here? Probably Hariyama. So I switch. Do I need to switch? I think close combat, that thing. Switch Sableye. I can also switch Hariyama. It's actually not Titan. We might be in a pretty bad spot here. If I attack Sableye, I can get a switch to... I think we want to keep... I think we'll trick. Rage Powder, who are they targeting? So we'll trick out the Amoonguss. They haven't terrored. Wave Crash, okay. Oh, I just want to not get crit on full health. So that's Overheat from Volk, full health, and Wave Crash, full health. That's 2 games. 2 games, 2 crits, 2 full health. So if we don't get crit there, Amoonguss gets switched out. They have to bring in, what was the other one? King Gambit, or did we see the other one? Yeah, so they have to bring in King Gambit. I've got Hariyama on low health. So the next turn I can foul play the King Gambit and close combat the... I'd actually double target the Palafin, I think. Yeah. Have we got any full health crits yet? I don't think so. There's nothing more satisfying than watching a full health bar fully deplete just because of a crit. Yeah, so if we do get the attack off there, Amoonguss gets switched, Palafin's out, it's taken some damage from recoil. Next turn we foul play plus close combat Palafin. It comes down to if they read that, they can sucker punch, and I don't think they can knock out Sableye. They get another crit. Do we get a flinch? Doesn't matter. No, they just suck a bunch. So we have gotten 2 full health crits against us, which is fantastic. So the crit does 1.5, would still be over half health. I don't think we're in suck punch range at that range. Yeah, it would be just over half. So we wouldn't be in suck punch range. We're moving first. How much health is that thing on? I think we can go for rock slide flinches here. And power play. Yeah, nowhere near it. So you do miss rock slide, of course. It's onto the OK slot, I think. Do we get a flinch? Nope. So we're going to die to sand, so they can just protect here. I don't think Sableye can 1v1 Amogus. So you just protect if you have it. If we didn't get crit, we'd survive for about 3 more turns. So 2 games we've lost because of crits. We haven't won a single one because of crit yet. It's kind of annoying when you're trying to judge how good a team is. And things like full health crits happen on like moves like Draco Meteor and Overheat, which reduce damage after they've been used, because you can't, because Pokemon's a very volatile game with small margins, and that just sways the balance so much. I think we go for Will-O-Wisp. And they go for Spore, probably. Yep. So they take Burn and Sand for as long as it lasts. We take at least 1 turn of Sleep. So we're taking, what was that, 10 damage, 11 damage from Sand? I think there's only 2 turns of Sand left. 1 turn, okay, so no damage after this. Maybe it just comes down to waking up, I think. So that's guaranteed sleep. Pollen Puff comes out, does... I think it might be too much. So we can survive for 1 more turn, it looks like. So if we wake up here and get the burn, I don't think it'll be enough unless we crit. But we don't wake up, so GG's. Actually, that did far less. Was the first turn just a high roll? It's just getting my hopes up. We take 3 turns of sleep. They spore. Can we get a low damage roll or a high damage roll onto them? They sport again. I think that's incorrect. I think 1 more Pollen Puff gets it. This is such a strange endgame. What an endgame. We got crit twice on 2 full HP mons. We didn't get the flinch. I think if they rage powder with Amoonguss, Sucker Punch goes before, they're always guaranteed 2 Sucker Punches, which gets the game for them. So they misplayed there. But that was a very close game. Would have been not so close if we had been critically crit twice. So this game, we're going to get crits in our favor. Just watch. Do I have any coffee? Yes, I do. It's a beautiful cold coffee. I don't know how to pronounce that. Guali? Gueli? They have King Gambit, Salazzle, Amoonguss, Mimikyu, Baxcalibur, and Water Tauros. Because Fire Tauros has the forward pointing horns. So they've got Fast Fake Out. They've got Fast Tauros, Baxcalibur, and then Trick Room. So Tauros intimidates. They've got one Ghost type and Bax. Actually, if I beat Palafin here, Quick Guard would be interesting. Palafin's actually pretty decent. What was that noise? Let's see how we go. It's a pretty interesting team. They've got Salazzle, which you don't really see a lot of. It's just so frail. I think Salazzle was my first shiny in Sword and Shield in a raid that was probably hacked actually, but I didn't know that. So they'd have gone Salazzle plus Tauros. So we always fake out the non-fake out user. They're Water Tauros. They have one, oh no, they've actually got 2 normal resists. They also have quite a few electric resists here as well. I think we still go Overdrive. I think we can play around Amoonguss. Tauros protects. Salazzle fake out. What is the point of fake out and protect? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we do the exact same thing. If I am them, I have Amoonguss and King Gambit in the back, actually, probably. So what's better into King Gambit? Overdrive. I can trick something out here as well. If you want to trick Tauros's slot. Although Salazzle might be faster as well. I think this Tox is set to outspeed base 110s. I think Salazzle's base 117 or something. Mirror Herb. So we actually avoid an attack, which I'll take every day of the week over a crit from the same attack. so that this turn plays out completely differently than the other game. Just trying to get my screen the right way. King Gambit, so it is King Gambit. I'd imagine it is Amoongus. Can also switch this out. What do I have? I don't think they had Tourist, didn't they? Actually, I'm expecting Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch overheat. Probably T-Tower was better. Endeavor. Wow. 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 That would have lost them, Salazzle, and taken a lot of damage onto King Gambit. Although I suppose if you see someone click Fake Out Protect, they don't necessarily know exactly what they're doing. So we're burnt, we can Fake Out. Fake Out, and we want damage on this thing. Rocky Helmet. Going for Rage Powder. So we're still on full health with Tox. We haven't Terra'd, so we Terra here with T-Tar. Terra, T-Tar, Overdrive, and hope for Rock Slide flinches, I think. They're going to Sucker Punch. Are they going to Sucker Punch? Overdrive's interesting here. What do you reckon their last is? Oh, we know what the last is. Okay. So we Terra Grass. Judging by how they've played so far, I would imagine this would be Steel move into T-Tar, not Sucker Punch. They're guarded by Amoongus at the moment. They might also Spore Tox at the moment. Can we get a crit? I mean a flinch. We get one flinch, two flinches, no flinches. They were going for an Iron move, Steel move. So we have to take at least one more turn of sleep. Do we go for another flinch? We can also body press. They can Rage Powder. They've just seen that I used Rock Slide to their Rage Powder. I mean, they haven't been playing very intelligently. So it's probably the wrong thing, judging on how they've played. They just saw I used Rock Slide, so there's no incentive to click Rage Powder. Okay, so they don't. Pollen Puff? Yes, okay. Okay, so that's the guaranteed turn of sleep. They haven't Terra'd. Usually Tauros, I imagine, is a Water Terror. for the extra damage. I imagine it could be fighting as well. Could also be grass. Don't they have turrets? Did we faint turrets? Whoops, I missed that. Okay. Apparently they don't have turrets. That's an interesting one. I think, do you always go for Rage Powder plus Sucker Punch? Because I'm not knocking you out for a lot of turns with Rock Slide. It's definitely safer than Pull and Puff and not Rage Battering. So I think, did we get a crit that turn? No, they missed Overheat. Okay, so it's 3 full health crits against that changed games and 1 heat wave miss. 4. Okay, should write that down somewhere. So crits are 4%. Heat wave miss, overheat is, I think it's 90 or 85. I think it might be 90. Let's have a look. Overheat is base accuracy of 90. Yep. So it's got over double the chance of missing than they do of critting. One of my pet peeves is people who complain about RNG, but it's a double-edged sword, because when you actually are significantly unlucky, I don't like to complain about it. Anyway, I think this might be the first Chansey I've played against. Chansey, what does it want to do? There's some strange tech here that I don't know. Skill swap, maybe? Chansey. They've also got mouse hold without an ape. They don't have could go this one. Doesn't seem too bad, actually. I think we just go standard stuff. We want Hariyama. We actually want the dolphin. And Hariyama. What is the Chansey doing in this team? Usually it's something like power swap, guard swap with Shackle. I suppose we'll find out. We've gone Macro and Mousehold. So this always is a bit about are they Scarfed? I don't think so. Are they Covert Cloak? Maybe. Are they Ghost Terror? Probably on something. I've seen a lot of Ghost Terrors on both Murkrow and Mousehold. I don't think there's a drawback from going into Overdrive. What do we have in the back? Hariyama and Palafin. Then they can switch into Tita. Would they click Ghost Terror turn 1? Probably. And they've also got Chansey. I don't think we mind if they get Tailwind, to be honest. So I probably should have faked out the mouse, I think. Are they Covert Cloak? Nope. They don't Terror either, so Boom Burst knocks out both here. Scarred by battles past. And they Population Bomb into Sableye. I have no idea what's happening anymore. I have no idea. Tatsugiri. What's the white one? Is that defense, I think? So what can screw us up here is Scarf Tatsugiri. See if they're scarfed. Life Orb Tatsugiri. What's it clicking? Oh, we don't know. So did they bring the Chansey? If they brought Tatsugiri, probably Dendozo? I would love to know what their Chansey set is here. And are they Commander? Yes, they are. It's interesting that it doesn't change the color of the little prompt to white, but it's nice seeing white Dendozo with white Tatsugiri. Bit of color coordination. So we're locked into overdrive. We can just keep clicking. It could also be worth, I think it might actually be worth getting rid of our ground weakness if we miss Will-O-Wisp. I think we've missed Rock Slide actually more than we miss Will-O-Wisp. I don't know how I feel about that. So they've gone Dragon. We do connect Will-O-Wisp. This music, a bit of a different tone. Let's mute that again. So you go Earthquake. So if they weren't burnt, that still doesn't knock out. But if we didn't Terror, it definitely does. 4 times weak to ground. Is there a point to switch here? Probably there is, yeah. EQ, rather, isn't going to do more than half, I don't think. Foul play. Should also trick it as well. Although that would give it Life Orb, so probably not. So is this defense? This is white Tatsugiri. Yeah, it's defense. Okay, so now we can actually trick our own Dolphin and press Haze. And then we can trick leftovers. Haze, trick. Are we faster? Yes, we are. It is possible for Dendozo to be faster. I think it gets 1 speed slower than Meowscarada if it's max speed. So they're raising defense here. That's fine. So now we trick leftovers and flip turn. Dendozo plays probably the most stubborn, I think. Does a ton of damage. We bring out Toxia. And we click Boom Burst. So we should survive one more, barring crit. They're taking burn chip. We're getting leftovers. And foul play. How much does this do? Does that much? Quite a bit. Skip, 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 skip. On the fly. Okay. As I said, Dondozo players, stubborn. Very stubborn. Can we get Sableye back up to full health? What were they Pokemon actually? It was Mousehold and Murkrow. As I said, Dondozo players, stubborn. Stubborn. Dondozo players, stubborn. Will they get the triple protect? Are they trying to PP Stormy now? They're going for the disconnect wincon, I think. This person. Sometimes you gotta just know when is enough, I think. They're not very happy. They're not very happy. Unfortunately, they don't get the triple protect. I think if they did, it would be a close match. We still have Palafin plus a full health Hariyama. Unfortunately, they don't get it though, so good game. By the way, this is the Chansey player. Is it? Or was that the game before? Can't remember. GG's. Let's actually get this music. Turn this one down. Click A. A. Okay. So I've played, I'd say those two games have been quite strange, to be honest. What have this person got? They've got Inner Focus, or actually Prankster Riolu. Prankster Riolu, what's the point of that? Copycat, what are you copycatting? Bullet Punch, Copycat. So you're Scarf something, and you copycat to get... No, because you prankster. I'm confused. There's something here I'm not seeing. They do have Indeedee, they do have Sylveon, they've got Gardevoir, Dragapult. Titan's okay here. Titan and Hariyama. They don't. Well, they do have a way to set up Trick Room, don't they? Tox is interesting here as well. And if we're bringing Tox, I think you want to bring Tita. So we just saw Chansey, and now they've got a Riolu. And I don't think, because Riolu's trick in the last gen was you copycat Max Guard on Trick Room. So maybe there's something else. Do they lead it? Sylveon, okay. We should be faster than Indeedee on Titan. They can only single target. I'm not going to risk. They could also protect here as well, I suppose. Protect and Psychic Hariyama. What's a good Terra into Psychic plus Fairy? Steel, but then a lot of the another full health crit there. I'll love to see it. What was I saying? Fire resists Fairy. Fire, Psychic. Fire, Poison, and Steel. So Steel's probably the best one. So if we don't get crit there, so Titan Ice Spinners, they don't have terrain, then we can Bullet Punch the Sylveon. So just summing up, we have been crit from full health. That results in us being KO'd on the same turn 4 times today. That being the 4th. What do they have? They have Dragapult, don't they? Steel Terra, maybe? Yeah, so if we don't get crit there, Titan survives. Ice Spinner comes off, no more terrain. Next turn we have Titan Ice Shard and Bullet Punch Hariyama. So you go Ice Shard. You don't actually, you would be able to see which one's faster. So if we are faster, you can double target the Sylveon. They're actually scarfed Sylveon. That's interesting. Do we get a crit? No crits. So if we get a crit there, then we win. But we don't. So if they're not scarfed there, does that make any difference? I don't think so. It does mean they're locked into Moonblast. Or Terra Blast. So there's no need to click Wide Guard. So now they Psychic Hariyama. I think it would be faster. It was Moonblast. They should be using Terra Blast. Terra Blast has base 80 plus 1.2. But this is a volatile game, so getting crit can sway matches. At least we'll get to see what they have in the back. So maybe Terra normal. If we know you're not going to knock out, then you don't click it. So you can serve Terra for Tyranitar. Yeah, but I think that's about it. Is there a way to win? I don't think so. So the max speed Drag Bolt does a huge amount of damage. Life Orb actually as well. That's actually interesting. If if turn 1 doesn't play out like that, we have an extremely good matchup. Okay, so I said it was our turn to get the turn 1 full HP crit. It's just not yet, but this time we'll definitely get it. So barring the crit, the was it turn 2 Terra with Tox was a mistake. So we still go down there, we do 1.5 less, which I think is just over half onto Indeedee. I think it might be just slightly less depending on the damage roll. It's less onto Sylveon as well, so does Rock Slide knock out both is the question as well. If it does, then there's, oh, I suppose on that turn you could also Terra. But I think you save it to see what they've got in the back. Because you're giving up the 1.5 from the rock special defense boost, but you are giving yourself a 2 times weakness. So they have Dondozo, they've got Sand, they've got Single Annihilate without the mouse, and Rotom Heat. So whenever I see a Single Annihilate, I immediately think Final Gambit. I wonder if that's the case here. Anyway, let's just consider Dondozo. So you want to bring the Dolphin. So Palaffin's actually looking pretty good here. So you could lead Palaffin. If they ask Scarf, they bring you down to Sash. If they lead Sand, though, you'll get knocked out. So who's good into Tyranitar? I think I lean towards Hariyama. Who was I thinking? Palaffin. And in the back we have Tox. It's fighting Ghost. They could also lead Annihilate as well. If they lead Annihilate, you want Sableye. If it's not the Gambit strategy. Also, leading Sableye forces them to target the other slot if they are Final Gambit, although they could just U-turn out as well. So it is Lycanroc and Tyranitar. So here's interesting, we can Wide Guard as well. So who do we have in the back? Tox. Tox and this guy. I think flip turning Tyranitar is always safe. It's greedy to go after the dog. Is it worth to terrestrialize now though? It actually might be. See what they do. Is this Ghost Terror on the dog? No, it's T-Tar. T-Tar into a flying type. Is there a need for them to Terra flying there? If you're scared about close combat, maybe. Interesting. So we will get some chip onto the Tyranitar. Are they covert click? No. So we could also have flip turned the okay, they're Scarfed Tyranitar. They're Scarfed Tyranitar with Terra Blast. Wow. Let me just get my head around that for a sec. They're Scarfed Tyranitar. Scarfed Tyranitar. Wow. Okay. Okay, wow. Wow. So now I can wide guard and actually that's enough to get the knockout. Oh, okay. I was going to say I could wide guard or bullet punch there. I wonder if Ice Shard's enough here. I wouldn't think so. Maybe 2 Ice Shards is. Tatsugiri. Double switch. Dozo. So let's assume Hariyama hangs on there. Are they incentivized to make the same play? I don't think they have just as much as incentive. Are they max speed? That's the next question. No, they're not. Okay, so we haze and play rough. Also, it depends how much Sandstorm they've got left. I think this will be the third turn? Second turn. 3 turns of Sandstorm. So we haze and play rough. They've committed their Terra to flying T-Tar. Can we connect play rough? Yes, we can. So it doesn't do very much damage. And it's attack, okay. So Titan's faster as well. Are they leftovers? Yes, they are. So they're incentivized now to stall out, I think. So I can switch here. If I switch, they've got 1 turn left. So if I switch here and they protect, then next turn I can overdrive. If they don't protect here, then... So I think actually flip turn and switch this one. Bring back in Sir Titan. So they do protect, okay. So this turn I should be able to overdrive. Overdrive and flip turn, maybe? Then I get Sir Titan in. Dendozo goes down, I'd imagine. And they've got Tatsugiri next to... This is the last turn of Sand, I think, so you want to bring in... You could bring in the dog and then switch Tatsu out. And I've got Sir Titan in the back. So Sir Titan beats Tyranitar, the dog beats Sir Titan, and the dolphin beats the dog. We have also Terrid on the dolphin. We get into Titan. I think this is the way to go. Depends if they're scarfed on the Tatsugiri, I think. They also have to land rock slides. They're also scarfed on Tyranitar as well. So they're incentivized to get rid of Palafin. I mean, Sir Titan at the moment. I wish that had lasted one more turn. So they've got rock slide here, don't they? Yep. So we don't want to get flinched. Last one's the dog. Please don't flinch. So one more will pick it up. Don't flinch, don't flinch. Muddy water. They double connect. This one's close. So landing rock slide, and muddy water is a 59% chance. There also doesn't look like they're scarfed. I wonder if the dog can pick up the KO here. Not if they do that. So XR Rock I don't think does enough. Maybe it does. Maybe if they XR Rock there, or even if they attack, XR Rock probably does enough next turn. Also, the first turn we were on 13 HP, which I think is basically how much sand does. Terraflying Scarf Trinitar. And we also didn't get Rock Slide flinched. So the... Oh, we lost connection. They rage quit right at the end there. The chance to hit Muddy Water twice plus Rock Slide twice is 89%. Sorry, 59%. The chance to not get flinched by Rock Slide is 49%. So, actually, no. Hang on, what am I doing? It would be the opposite, wouldn't it? Yep. So that times that times that times that. -1. I'm so confused right now. Point 9 times 0.7, 0.63, 0.63 times 0.63 -1. Okay, so it's 60% chance to get flinched. That's actually quite high. Can't be that high. I think it might be 39%. Or I'm just terrible at maths. But I've got to let my cat out for a sec, so I'll be right back. think I just basically knocked over everything. Everything. Getting back to my seat. Where are we? Okay, so I'll play just a few more, and then time to start the day. So, will this be the time that we get the full health crit? Turn 1. It's happened 4 times against, 0 times 4. Rage. I've actually played quite a few people that aren't 1600, which is unusual. So this person is running Amarogue, Amarouge, Sylveon, Mousehold, Glade, Indeedee, and Torkoal. So Glade gets White Guard, so does Amarouge. Indeedee gets Trick Room, so does Glade and Amarouge. Are they Scarfed Amarouge? I wouldn't think so. So I'm leaning towards leading Tox. Who do we want with Tox though? Sableye's good into the Amarogue and Indeedee lead. Not so good into Sylveon. Hariyama forces them to choose not spread damage. Actually, I was thinking instead of Hariyama, you lead Sableye because you can get a free switch into Titan turn 2, use Ice Spinner to get rid of the terrain. It might have been an option. Might have been. Could have been. I like this guy's style. Very simple. Nice thongs, summer style. Okay, so we've gone Mousehold and Amarouge, which does get Trick Room and Wide Guard. If they're clicking Wide Guard, they're not clicking Trick Room. We have Hariyama, we can fake out something. They don't have any electric resists. They don't have any normal resists. We can Volt Switch out into something. Overdrive is a 2-hit KO onto the mouse. If they commit their Terror here... Ah, shit. Who do we fake out here? So, I timed out, but I was aiming for Overdrive plus fake out onto Amarogue, because I imagine this is Wide Guard. Will that cost us? Probably. Oh, it actually selects the right target. And they're weak armor as well. So is this beta? No, it's Scarfed Mousehold. Okay. Does that drop special defense or just defense? Is this Indeedee? It is, yep. So imagine they're clicking Expanding Force here. Okay. I'm curious to see if it drops special defense. It doesn't, it's just defense. Okay, so they're not policy as well. They're not policy. We can survive something. They Ghost Mousehold and Sylveon. Sylvian's what I'm worried about here. There's Scarfed Mousehold as well. See if they respect Wide Guard. It's a switch into Sylveon, I imagine. The Recluse. It's Mousehold. So is this Wide Guard from them? No. What are they clicking here? Spanning Force. So they don't respect Wide Guard. So this should do about half to Mousehold. They've got Indeedee and probably Sylveon, I'd imagine. We know they're scarfed on Mousehold. So Mousehold can Population Bomb, take out Tox. Yeah. Can we switch into something? So it is Sylveon. I imagine Population Bomb gets the knockout here, if they connect everything. Were we faster than it? No, because we just did damage then. Ouch. I can switch into Tyranitar, Wide Guard. I can switch into Titan as well. Yes. I don't know about this. I don't think Tyranitar can survive 2 Population Bombs. So this probably be Terra Blast into Hariyama. Okay, I could have just won. Okay, they're scarfed into after you now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. We go Iron Head and Overdrive. Is this Protect? Protect, switch. Does that get you anywhere? Hyper Voice. It's Life Orb. I don't think they can pick up a double here. You can't touch T-Tar with Indeedee, and Mousehold doesn't get a spread move. I don't understand their last play. What's the worst thing that can happen here? What do we have in the back? It's a Titan, and this is the last turn of Psych Train. So I just have to get very unlucky and miss both Rock Slides. Does Terrestrializing get me anything here? I don't think so. Massive amount of damage. Maybe they don't have Population Bomb. I have no idea what's happening anymore. I'm just going to stop thinking. Did the Armor get to move? Yeah, but it went to Wide Guard. What a game. It wasn't Weakness Pulsing either. There was a U-turn set up without weakness possibly. I don't think I terrored then either. So I think this might be the last of the game. That was, yeah, I just had no idea what's going on anymore. But this game, for sure, we're going to get turn 1, full health, critical hit, 1 hit knockout. It's going to happen. So this team is a team of 3 duos. It's got Indeedee Amarogue, Amarouge, Dondozo Tatsugiri, and the Lycanroc Tita. I think the only thing that can screw me up here is Scarf on the Amarouge. So let's just go Hariyama, Tox, Tita in the back. Tita's good into Amarouge. Do we need Amarouge? I mean, do we need Tita? Do they lean towards? It doesn't do anything against Dondozo. But it gives us a switch to Amarogue and Indeedee. So if they lead Amarogue and Indeedee turn 1, then that forces me to click Overdrive. Indeedee goes down. I think Tita is the bring here. I think you lean more towards, what did I just say? More towards Amarouge and Indeedee over Tita plus Lycanroc. That's what I'll do at least, but I'm going to stop thinking. It hasn't been doing very well so far. It is Amarouge and Indeedee. So if I had Tita here, then I could Volt Switch plus Wide Guard, get into Tita. Tita threatens both, is immune to Psychic, resists Sand, Fire. But I didn't do that. So we will Wide Guard. What do I have in the back? They can Wide Guard Trick Room, potentially. I don't think that gets them very far. I'm actually going to Terra here. I don't know if Indeedee carries single target Psychic. Dazzling Gleam, Trick Room, Expanding Force, Follow Me, Protect, Amarouge, depends on its set. No, it is Wide Guard, okay. The Wide Guard, what's Indeedee clicking? I imagine this is single target then. Excuse me. Psychic into Hariyama, probably. No, it is Trick Room, okay. Well, that doesn't help them with Lycanroc. Doesn't really help them with Tatsugiri. Now we're probably going to be faster with Hariyama. Safe play here is to Wide Guard switch into Titan. I've just Dynamaxed into normal type. Should we play it safe? They can also Wide Guard Psychic Hariyama. So if I had Tita's a good switch now into Hariyama and then switch out, actually Wide Guard Hariyama, switch out Tita maybe? Maybe you don't need to, actually. What's this thing clicking? Expanding force, okay. So good to play safe then. I imagine Hariyama is faster than everything. It's a Titan, base speed 73, Armor Rouge I think is 75, 85, I'm not sure. Do I need to know? Maybe. Depends if they're min speed as well. I wouldn't think so. Or Rogue. 3. Got 20 seconds. Base speed 75, yeah. So we do outspeed if they're not min speed nature. Wide guard. Ice spinner. Actually, close combat. Did I click ice spinner? Please have clicked ice spinner. Ice spinner, ice spinner. I did click ice spinner, good. Are we faster? Yes. Expanding force only becomes single target now if they clicked it. Armor cannon. Okay, good. So Terra Grass, not the most helpful. Trick Room's up. Hariyama's faster. We have Priority, they have Tita and Lycanroc and Dozo. And we have Terrid Tox. So Palafin forces the Terra onto... Yeah, I like Palafin. I think that's the third turn of Trick Room, so there's 2 more. So we need to survive this turn and the next turn. It is Tyranitar. If Tyranitar protects, then we can flip turn out. They can also go Terra Flying here as well. Terra Flying Tita. If they're Terra Flying Tita, it means Armorage isn't Terra-ing. I do expect Terra Flying. Let's see how this goes. Terrifying Terra Blast. A terrifying Terra Flying Terra Blast. Try saying that quickly. So I could predict this and go Bullet Punch. I don't think that gets me very far. It's just not enough. Maybe it does, actually. So Energy Ball plus Terra Blast, probably. So if I had Bullet Punched Armor Rouge, it goes down. Next turn, Tox comes out, still into Scarf. This should be Energy Ball. Spanning Force, okay. Holy moly. So it goes down, actually. So if they do have Lycanroc, they can endure here. I think T-Tar can get the knockout here. I can also double up onto Toxtricity. I am faster than Lycanroc, although they can XR Rock me. Jet Punch into T-Tar doesn't get me anywhere. They can just protect here. And then they're faster next turn. Decent damage. Do they flinch? Comes down to the flinch. Don't flinch. GG's. Comes down to the flinch. Where am I? It comes down to the flinch. 30% chance. Actually 27% chance. And they got it. Oh. That was actually in our favor. I didn't think it was. Trick Room actually working to our advantage there. Because if they endure, attack Tox with T-Tar, and then the subsequent turn Palafin faints to sand. Lycanroc's faster. Yeah, so they had a guaranteed win position. And they didn't find it. They didn't find the guaranteed win. They did find the 27% flinch. That's how it goes. Do we risk one more? It feels a bit sour, ending on a rock slide flinch. It was a good game. I think if I bullet punch Armor Rouge there. What else did I click? I wasn't sure how much the Jet Punch was going to do to it. But if it does that much, then Bullet Punch should pick it up. And then it doesn't do any damage to Palafin, which means it doesn't faint to sand. But then T-Tar's on full health. Tricky. Tricky, but it did come down to the flinch. Actually, there were no full health crits, so I'll take it. I'll definitely take a flinch any day of the week over turn 1 full HP crits. What do we have? We have Jamambo. They're using the grave dog. A lot of interesting things going on here. They've got telepathy or pure power on Medicham. This might be the team where they give it to T-Tar, potentially. I'm not sure what its ability is, actually, either. That one's decent. So on the... Have we won any games today because of good RNG? I think there was one. I can't remember what it was, though. Was there a flinch there somewhere? Maybe. But that's all crits. I think it was 3 games. And also the flinch and rock slide. So, what's that? 4-1 against today. Not such a good record. Okay, so they can fake out something here. I have no idea what that thing does. Trick Room? Does that help them? Explosion? I don't know. Earthquake, maybe? I don't know what it does. I know that thing gets fake out. Let's see what happens. What is that thing actually called, actually? So it actually switches here. Okay. What's this? Godego. What do I look up? Graveyard, dog, Pokemon. Pokemon. It's actually called Graveyard. Graveyard. So they went into Cordego, which isn't good for me. I can go into Tita, go grass type, but then I can't really touch it. Go grass type's a Titan as well. Probably two-shots me anyway. It's ghost type, isn't it? Actually, I don't actually know what its type is. It's just pure ghost, is it? Pure ghost, yeah. And why on earth would they go for Will-O-Wisp onto Toxtricity? Why? I just don't know. Don't think. It's got 101 attack. It's got 100 in the defenses, 70 HP, 70 or 68 speed, and Sandrush and Fluffy, which is the worst ability, which is the worst of the abilities out of Fur Coat and Fluffy. Okay, so they went Gordego. Pure ghost type. I think we want damage onto the Gordego. This is going to do nothing though. Probably learns Trick Room, I'd imagine. Nasty Plot. Does it learn Trick Room? Learns Trick. I can't see Trick Room. Learns Ally Switch. Nasty Plot. We did 0 damage. It learns Disable as well. Yawn. Shadow Ball. Does this knock out? No. Body Press. Doesn't have the best defense. So now we go Bullet Punch plus Overdrive. Yeah. Wide Guard actually I think is better. Safer. And then we go Boom Burst to be immune to Ghost, I think. I don't really understand turn 1 from then. Switch and Will-O-Wisp as special attacker. It doesn't make very much sense. Unless you're predicting Volt Switch for some weird reason. I was predicting Fake Out. I don't think there was really a need to, actually. I learned that Helping Hand doesn't affect Gordego. This should do 40%. It's close. They do Shadow Ball. Yeah, okay. So Wide Guard covered for both abilities. Now they can switch the Ghost Dog and Protect if they've got it. Bring out, Fake Out. They don't do it. Get a double here. So we get crits on base 40 power moves that are resisted. They get crits on base 110 power stat moves. Just pointing that out. Just pointing it out. Definitely not jaded. So we've got Medicham and Tita. Or Meditite, is it? I'm not sure. Music's a bit loud. I wonder if they have fake out on this. Oh, those parrots outside going crazy. We haven't seen a terror yet, have we? No. What do I have? Is this it? Yep. Is Rockslide better here? If they terror flying, then Overdrive does a lot. What else could they terror into? Ground? I'm actually going to click Rockslide. Do they have fake out as well? If they do, I have no idea why they played turn 1 like that. So it's Terra normal. No, Terra rock. They do have fake out. Why on earth did they play turn 1 like that? We can get the flinch. We lost to a flinch. Oh my god, we actually got it. We actually got the flinch. That's crazy. So now we Ironhead. And could be a speed tie, actually. Overdrive. Wow, it does no damage to Medichite. How on earth did that do so little damage? Double flinch, double flinch. Holy crud buckets. We're also faster. Okay, so they could have missed Rock Slide, and High Jump Kick. I was expecting Overdrive to do a bit more than a quarter to Medichamp. And we could also have gotten the flinch there as well. I think I played that pretty well. What was the beginning of that game? The Graveyard and Medicham, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't understand turn 1 from them at all. Hariyama plus Tox. If I just click Overdrive there, Goldago takes damage, Graveyard takes damage, and they wisp me. So, what would I do next turn? Probably the Wide Guard plus Overdrive. So it goes the same way. And what did I have in the back? It's a Titan. And they had Terra Rock. And I would have been faster. So, yeah, turn 1, if they had fake out, did. Pretty even trade. If they fake out Wisp, it just chips a bit of health. I'm much more satisfied losing a game like that than Rock Slide Flinch. Definitely. But that'll do it for today, I think. Let's see where we landed. And we actually did get the flinch then. So without the flinch, it's a wrap as well. I think, didn't we start at 13? It feels like we stayed in 13 the whole time. What did that say down at the bottom? Season 3 has started or something. It's not going to come up. But yeah, I think that'll do it. There it is. Ranked Battle Season 3 is underway. Is it? Aren't we in season 2? I'm pretty sure this is season 2. Have I missed a season? That's a bit, just there. So there's that, are they counting when there wasn't a season as a season? I'm going to grab that when it comes up again. It's a bit strange. There it is. Ranked Battles Season 3 is underway. I wonder if that's because the clock might be jumped forward a bit. Interesting. But yeah, there you go. I think that was pretty even, maybe slightly even in our favor today in terms of win-loss. If you discount the couple of crit games, I think they would have been pretty evenly poised as well. So with Titan and or just with Titan and no ring target on Sableye, this team is doing slightly better than the one with Meowscarada, which is it's good. I don't think the meta changed that much. There's not many of the rentals I was expecting to see. But scratched my VGC itch, so a good day. But that's going to do it for me. So wherever you are, have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, and I'll see you again.